So, question, is that for anti-monitor?
Wait, hold on. I'm not. I need to give you the idea. Oh wait,
Wait,
I
could
need
just
to think of a dumb color.
I could just make this as a the hitbox is the back.
So, question, is that... Here we go.
Yo, it's
Why
okay.
is he talking
Yo,
without
it's
me?
okay
Is
if
the
I
real
cry if
question.
they say
There is no
goodbye.
way y'all are this fucking jobless, dude. How are there this many people on already?
I just got home
I
from
don't
work.
have any- Sneeze, I don't have any classes right now. That's all it is. I'm a college student.
Mine's
I just got
completely
back
full.
from
I'm
driving.
just happy to be here, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Can I ask who are happy you people?
I'm a person. My name's
also a
person. Last
person.
name who?
I'm just your
That's crazy.
imagination. Woo.
Let's all say our names in song.
Oh.
Person. Last name who?
Faggot.
No, so
Mega bro, mega brother, mega bro.
Bro.
He's Dr. Eggman. I'm Eggman nigga.
whoa.
That
Oh
I am.
shit.
My name's Steve.
Let's sing a song with our names. I'm
Ew.
blind. I'm blind. Bro.
Alright, every time I think
This is why you fuckers are here. Okay. I just saw the ping, Tank. I just saw the ping.
Yep.
That's why you
I don't
fuckers
know
are
what's
here.
I just don't know what's going on. Anyways, hey, Speeds, how's it been?
Jokes on you. I'm
Out of
not-
boys.
I'm a virgin.
Life
I
has
just
been life.
wanted to goof off
Well,
finishing up something, and then I hear.
Hank is live streaming this.
I just started.
Anyways, off I go into the abyss.
Yes, there.
I'm gonna be honest. I really do not care. for
I'll be
this.
honest, Total, I don't either. I really don't care. We'll watch like the first 5 minutes for an update, and then yeah, the rest I don't fucking care.
I can't hear anything.
I could. Unmute the stream, White Oak.
There we go.
It's probably because you have the stream muted.
Real life.
No, I have it. I had it turned down.
It's just really laggy for me because we should watch it on my fucking shit, I guess.
Total. I got a few.
Dude.
I got 2 images.
What's the 2 images?
Hold on.
Yeah. Anyways, I do think I am probably gonna leave the.
That was a nice combo. Too bad you dropped it.
Okay.
But I'm probably gonna go for the.
Bro, that's like your fucking mom like taking care of you when you were a baby, bro.
Okay, this is the first one.
Too bad you dropped it. That explains a lot, Total.
And
Oh
the
my
other
god. No, imagine a fighting game, Mom. You know the pain and suffering you would be as a child if you drop a combo and she just passes by with the laundry saying that's
Boy,
how it
I'm gonna
felt.
hit you with the wooden spoon fucking mix for you to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna hit you with the wooden spoon fucking mix.
If I hear a kid drop a combo and his mom just says that's what it felt like having you, that's where it's gone. You're done.
Bro, literally, you try to get breastfed from your mom, she's gonna be a fucking grappler, bro. She's fucking Zangief.
Nah.
Chef PDs you.
No.
I'm
She,
going to watch.
Instead of
I
classic
thought you said
Zangief, she played
STD,
modern
yo.
Zangief.
Dude really said 9 starting later, I want to make boiled eggs. Guy literally paid to have that message up too.
But I mean, anyways, yeah. I don't want to say. One, I'm sorry for.
You know what? I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Since Hank's having trouble.
Yeah. But I do want to say, I guess.
Yeah, hold up, change plans.
It was nice talking to you guys for a bit, I guess, even though for me I was just kind of here. But anyways, yeah, have a good rest of your days, guys, and see you guys hopefully later. See you guys.
I don't know who the fuck that was.
You see the 2 images total.
Not yet. Hold up.
I replied the attachment.
Okay then.
You know what they could? Okay, no, I'm gonna tell you this. You know what they could have done if this actually was the last
Total,
the
your stream.
last
Your stream's
thing
muted.
related to DB.
What?
Turn off members only mode.
Oh yeah, you're actually right.
Yeah, nah, it's not over.
Only members can see it. Well,
They're still gonna get fucking paid though.
Me, I do.
If it's to where if you do not see the members only mode and you can actually just communicate while it's live, you it's the last.
Total, is your stream muted?
to lose, bro. No, bro, literally anything goes in the chat. Literally anything goes. Because fuck do they have to lose?
Tank,
No, no blacklisted words, nothing, bro.
I ain't gonna show it because I gotta work on Jerry Apple.
Okay.
What the fuck are the clips gonna be for that total?
Images.
Images.
I have to draw them.
That just sounds dog shit. That actually sounds dog shit.
Speaking of which, how are those drawings doing?
No, Speeds, I can tell you this. It is going to be dog shit considering the fact how, I mean, it's literally an OC of a PNG of an apple with Zero's sword.
Okay, here we go.
The tech-savvy mad scientist with a
What?
penchant for world domination and an arsenal to back it up. Despite
Is this really why it was delayed?
has so many clones, it might actually be impossible
Ringmaster?
to put him down for gold.
Huh?
Welcome to the main event.
I got it.
Oh.
Welcome one and all to Death Battle Cast. Fierce debate, plenty of bloodshed. I am Ringmaster, and this is Wiz versus Boomstick. And you heard that right, folks. It's time to debate your favorite hosts, throwing their friendship asunder and squaring off at long last to answer the question, who would win in a death battle? Will it be Wiz, the tech-savvy mad scientist with a penchant for world domination and an arsenal to back it up? Despite some of my best efforts, this guy has so many clones, it might actually be impossible to put him down for good.
Fuck.
Or will victory go to my buddy Boomstick, an explosion-loving weapons enthusiast officially classified as a natural disaster? Trust me, this guy has so many guns, the only way to hitch a ride is sitting way in the back of his pickup truck, on top of more guns. So without further ado, let me turn it over to our cabal of Death Battle ne'er-do-wells in the studio. This is your Death Battle Cast!
This
is it.
I'm gonna use it.
That's it. That's just 3 hours of gay sex.
Thank you, Ringmaster.
What is this?
Wonderful live audience, apparently. Hey, welcome to Death Battle Cast. We are back in the studio for the first time in years, a long time. With
Oh my god!
big group of people. Obviously, not everybody.
Back where it all began.
Here, but a good chunk of them are here. We're very happy to be here and have this whole big happy family together for what might be our last Death Battle Cast. So thank you all so much for tuning in and joining us for this. This is going to be a special one. We are finally doing Wiz versus Boomstick. Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyway, Steve, what's your thoughts on the Ghostbuster versus Beetlejuice track?
Like, oh man, Boomstick had that, or Wiz did this.
The Devil Gene? So, just doing a quick run through of everybody who's on here in case you don't know everybody. Hi, I'm Ben, voice of Wiz. I created the show back in 2010. Yeah, that's
the Obama
me.
administration.
Of course, with my co-host Chad over there.
Hey, yeah, I'm Chad. I play Boomstick, and have helped with the show since then.
That's awesome.
That's Boomstick wins. The end.
You're up,
Sick
Liam.
job,
Who are you?
I'm Liam. I'm a writer and director for Death Battle, and I voice one of the mecha goose heads. I voice the angry one for casting reasons.
And the other Mecha Goose head.
The one with the
Sam,
closed
and
ass.
Yeah, voice the not angry one. Surprise.
Sam also is written on the show.
Oh crap!
Tank.
Tank.
Over long.
Yeah, I voice the not angry one. Surprise.
Sam also is written on the show for a long.
Yeah, I also worked on Death Battle during the Obama administration. So that lets you know I've been here for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron.
Which administration are you from?
Yeah, which administration?
A much more recent one. Hello, I'm Erin. I am the line producer for Death Battle.
Yeah.
Yes. It's more recent, but just as, if not more valuable,
Yeah.
honestly.
Frankly,
Much
10
more, I'd
times
say.
more than
Everybody else.
Aaron has done so much stuff.
Everybody here's an incredible amount of stuff for Death Battle. Like Josh.
Hi. Yeah. I've written some. I've directed some. I think I just missed the Obama administration.
Okay. All
Right
right.
after that. Yeah.
The unmentionable.
Yeah. And then, of course,
Ringmaster.
he introduced the show. We have Ringmaster.
Hello, everybody. I'm Billy, or Ringmaster.
What?
What?
You were Billy this
Oh, no, oh, God, no.
the whole time?
I may also have been responsible for queuing up the video there, so, you know.
It's fitting.
Yeah, Billy put together this costume for an RTX, and then you're like, you put so much.
I'm getting the money's worth out of this
Gotta
thing.
get mileage out of it.
Mother.
I was like looking.
Damn, go wild. Oh no. What happened?
Okay, here you go,
I
Tank.
got it for you. Okay.
Pool as like a character, but somehow there I was.
You put that self-loathing in the character, see it fit.
Yeah. When you really get in the suit, you're like,
And that's why he lost.
Because we hate him.
now it's time to show our biases.
It's because
So,
it's bias.
guys, we have been doing Death Battle for what, almost 15 years, 14 years, however long it's been. 13 years, whatever. More than a decade. Once you hit 10 in internet years, it becomes a million. Like it's a lifetime.
Moons ago.
Yeah. And Wiz and Boomstick have, well, they've done some crazy things throughout that time. So we definitely need to get into this battle because we have a bunch of cool stuff to talk about and to show. Before we jump into too much, of course, you guys know this. I mean, I've said this at the top of all of our Death Battle casts for the past month or so, but this one might be a little bit different. Our parent company, Rooster Teeth, of course, is closing its doors in May. Super Chats and are currently disabled. We do not recommend buying any new memberships at the moment. We really do appreciate everybody who has purchased or gifted memberships over the course of the last couple of years that we've had memberships open.
Did you just say Super Chats are disabled by act? You could still do it.
But we also do have plenty of
to do
things
'em.
planned for this week. In addition to this cast right now, we are planning for this Wednesday to have our fireside chat as usual. And then this Thursday, we're getting a big community event in the Discord together, which will basically last like most of the afternoon and evening. It's just going to be a big event for everybody to join in on the Discord. And then this Friday, of course, is Rooster Teeth's final live stream. So be sure to tune into any one of those.
Or all of them.
Or all of them, yeah.
None.
Nope.
Don't do that.
I got a job.
As of right now, we will not be posting videos on the Death Battle YouTube channel after May 10th. I wish I could say what comes after that, but we are currently processing all this in real time right now. We do plan on releasing an update video on the channel before May 10th when we have new information to share. The community tab on the YouTube channel will also remain active for some time afterwards, and the Discord server should also remain active. And we know this doesn't answer everyone's questions, and trust me, I really wish it could. What's most important, though, is that we all want to keep making cool stuff. We like making cool stuff together. We want to keep working together. And we feel like there are more stories to tell with Death Battle. So if you want to stay in the loop or follow us beyond Rooster Teeth, please follow us on social media. You can find me on as Ben B. Singer on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Real quick, just rapid fire those social medias down the line.
Joshua Kazan.
Ringmaster DBX, I think.
At Liam Richard Swan.
Chad James RT. Didn't age well.
Hey, screw Tech Sam. Aged pretty well.
Excellent.
At Aaron Makala on Twitter.
All right.
Wow, you never did change it from screw
No, no, he didn't. He was like,
That's actually.
Thumbs back around.
I want to change mine to Screw Attack Liam.
I know, right? We should
all of us changed. Okay, let's do this, because this isn't going to be our typical Death Battle Cast versus debate. We have... I don't even know how to describe what we're about to do, but we are going to do Wiz versus Boomstick. So, I guess we'll start off. We'll start off typical, right? Okay. 60 seconds on the clock. Oh. Go ahead and argue this.
Okay.
The way we're going to do this, at least in generally, is going to be the same as usual, I guess, where we're going to argue who would win between the two, and then it will be up to you guys in a poll in the live chat to vote on who should win. And I think for this one, we can all give our opinions, but I think this one we can leave it up to you guys explicitly who should win.
Boomstick.
Well, okay.
That's it.
Why does Boomstick win?
Oh, great. So it's been a fun journey trying to remember all the stuff that became Boomstick lore by that I just said in the booth, or then they just started writing.
Yeah.
But I mean, Boomstick has every weapon you could pretty much think of, including a nuclear arsenal, plenty of vehicles. He has a JoJo stand. He's punched a meteor. Has consistently just beats Wiz's ass on the show. Has access to a just ridiculous amount of comic weapons like Mjolnir and I guess Aquaman's trident. It is quite ridiculous how powerful Boomstick is. And plus, he's the weapons guy. He's the fighting guy. So Wiz might be smart, but I think with the arsenals, and if it comes down to it, it's Boomstick. Hey. I don't need the last 7. But
You got this, buddy. It's all yours.
And Jack Spaniels, who can blow up the sun. Dog on my side.
What?
Vote dog.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Or
Courage the Cowardly
you can
Dog
vote
reference. Courage
Wiz is
versus
a cute
Scooby
little
reference.
Don't you remember this?
Yeah, let me talk about this. Let me talk about Wiz. All right, so Wizard is his true name.
His Christian name.
His
Christian name.
It is his proper Christian birth-given name, Wizard, and that is because it could not define him better. He is a brilliant scientist, mad scientist. You know, all the best scientists are mad, and everything that Boomstick has that he thinks is gonna be something that can turn the tables on Wiz is because Wiz made it. Wiz knows how all of Boomstick's gear works, and he has some incredible gear of his own. Of course, he's got his robotic arm, which can just have whatever he wants attached to it. He has some device, I don't think we ever established what this was, that is capable of pulling black holes around and took out a planet with one of them. He has a Dyson sphere with a super laser on it. He has Booster Gold's shield, his belt Booster Gold's shield, which completely destroyed Cable of all people in Death Battle itself. Spoilers. Wiz.
Yeah.
For those that don't know either, because it does sound like a popular vacuum, a Dyson sphere like captures the energy of a star.
Yes.
It's
no,
not,
I was
it's
thinking
not a
it was
big
the
vacuum.
vacuum.
It's the biggest vacuum ever.
It is a vacuum that sucks up solar energy.
Yes.
It's their ultimate product.
Yeah. It's like a Kardashev scale, whatever.
So the way we're gonna take this is Chad and I are technically arguing for our characters.
And remembering in real time as we look at the sheets that Ultra Guy and
yes, shout out to Ultra Guy for helping put together and frankly a lot of the researchers for putting together a bunch of information on Wisdom over the years. It hates to, I hate to admit this. I might be a little biased when it comes to Wiz.
No.
So Liam here is going to act as an intermediary and tell us the true facts whenever we start talking shit.
Liam, are you the divorce lawyer here?
Yeah. I'm mother.
So, did we get everything right so far?
What?
Did we get everything right so far? Am I going to destroy?
Kind of. You haven't really listed like the important stuff, which is like classic fucking Ben and Chad debating, missing the important feats.
Well, I didn't mention that Wiz has like 1 million clones, right? An infinite amount of clones.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, time travel, teleportation, reincarnation. for Boomstick.
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff for both characters.
The reincarnation isn't instant, though, right? So we don't really need to worry about that.
I don't know. Is the reincarnation instant? What was the context? Let me just look it up. So the cast need a lot of this.
Was there a reincarnation feat? I don't
fucking see any reincarnation. You lying sack of fuck.
When Wiz killed Boomstick, his soul naturally.
Oh, well, there we go.
Boomstick has punched the soul out of Wiz before.
Yeah, I'll say as a basic
killed.
thing to kind of get us started, like I would say physically in fights, Boomstick has more consistently beaten on Wiz. But it's not like 100% because sometimes Wiz fights back.
Wiz lets him. It's part of the experiment for each character.
One of my favorite of them fighting each other is which we improv because it was supposed to be like Boomstick like hits Wiz with the trident or something like that. And I was like, what if he just stabs him in the legs and we do a cut off scream and so we improvise it and that's like legitimately one of my favorites.
Yeah, the crazy thing about this is we didn't even really talk about this. We should have probably led with this. Is Wiz and Boomstick were never originally meant to have lore.
Nope.
Outside of like a couple dumb like absentee father jokes here and there in the early Death Battle days.
Fucking funny, right?
Whoa, hilarious.
It was a different time.
Things didn't we didn't plan to have story around Wiz and Boomstick, but over time things evolved and more than anything it's us improving in the booth that changed Wiz and Boomstick's trajectory forever.
Yeah, for sure. Especially previews. When we were like, how do we get out of a preview,
Are previews canon?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But they're kind of like alternate time. It's like the conversation veers off for the preview.
They always resolve it, is what I assume, by the next preview.
I've never even considered previews might not be canon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've actually thought about that too, because you could argue that some of them are
they're like branching.
You could count them as like fighting game endings.
We've got a multiverse going on.
Are there hundreds of multiple timelines of Wiz and Boomstick?
That's what I've always assumed.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
At some point last season, we had a preview that ended with Wiz and Boomstick releasing like every single demon into the earth, and it's like, well, sure, they can do that.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that timeline.
Yeah, and that time. Oh no,
I
we
wrote
established
that.
timelines at the beginning because in Eggman versus Wily, we destroyed a timeline and then we went to a new one.
Well, that's within the simulation. I thought it was within
I guess so.
Yeah,
I guess
I thought so. And
Flat Earth is fucked.
Like you said, I always just assumed that it was just like, we resolved it somehow,
Well, you know what? I'm going to go with what chat's
versus
saying.
Unicron
Everything is canon.
Yeah, the way that I would phrase it is that even if you want to view it as an alternate timeline, it's something that is a possibility for main timeline Wiz and Boomstick.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense.
Kind of like how fighting game.
Like a lot of fighting game endings,
So we do have some examples of what Wiz and Boomstick are capable of.
Yeah.
Some visual examples. We might have a few things to show off during today's cast. Let's go ahead and show off video or the first scene of what Wiz and Boomstick might look like.
What? Confidential.
It's time for the death battle!
Yes.
Smells like you.
It's off screen.
Oh, I promised we're doing really kick-ass stuff right now.
That's right, Boomstick. They just can't see us because we're moving at infinite speeds.
Shut up, nerd! I'm gonna show them what I did. No fair!
Oh my god.
Is that like a reference to Dragon Ball with the Krillin and Jackie Chun?
Not at all.
No.
Billy used up all of our budget with that ringmaster.
Crazy.
So leading up to this, I reached out to some of our animators and storyboard artists to put some stuff together. So there might be a couple more of those later on.
Yeah, huge shout out to the team for putting that together. It's super fun.
Yeah. So we also have some fan art I really want to show off because I mentioned in the last episode that if you have some fan art on this matchup, please share it with us because there's been plenty of Wiz versus Boomstick pieces made over the years. So let's go ahead and just show off a couple of these, starting with number 1. This one's from William LM27. It is very brutal.
Oh, now they're just showing fan art.
But it also shows that Wiz has multiple clones and will always survive.
Yeah, but I think you're getting smashed with Mjolnir right there.
Well, that one's dead.
Transitions to
Also,
fanfic
like,
porn.
Mjolnir's pretty good.
What?
A lot of things. Like,
Does Boomstick have the
Didn't
full
they-
spread of
they just
Mjolnir's
said they were
abilities?
gonna
Because
show off
Mjolnir is
fan art.
pretty fucked.
Technically speaking, if you can wield it, you do, right?
You do, yeah.
Can Boomstick really?
I mean, it's right there.
Do we count fan art as canon?
No, but was
He
it?
canonically wields Mjolnir.
Yeah.
in,
Oh, he does hold
over
the
Vegeta,
He can
right?
swing it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, can he be like, anti-unmaking, like God unmaking beam, like from Thor 163 when it
whosoever
deleted you
wields it,
from
right?
reality. Go!
Now, here's my question. Is it really Mjolnir, or is it a fake Mjolnir that Wiz made?
That's
Since
what
I'm playing
It's
real
real
Animal
Mjolnir.
Crossing.
real
Oh, hey,
because
Winnie, what's good?
Boomstick like summon it and
Yes.
yeah.
No, Wiz can
What?
make it
You
with...
can't summon fake things? Like that are made?
Well, and Wiz was surprised
Yeah.
when it happened.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So like,
If they use it, it is either the real one
Crap.
or like...
Okay, let's move away from this art. let's check out Maximum Chips
Wiz
art.
too.
Number
Wiz
2.
has tons of stuff.
Art number 2.
Okay.
So there are tons of
track art.
Maximum
track art
chip.
and thumbnail art. I really wanted to bring in as many as I could. I'm not able to share out every single one. You guys have done an incredible job with these track and thumbnail art.
Hey, Garfield, check out this
one's from
shit I
Maximum
took.
Chip. I love this collage of different episodes.
The skull logo with the Boomstick hat and the Wiz glasses is great. I love that.
It's so good.
I know Ben versus Hal is there, which is great.
Yeah. This one's fantastic. Thank you, Maximum Chip. Okay, so we'll get into more art and scenes later, but let's talk a little bit about
Arsenal, maybe?
Yeah.
What do you guys are bringing to the table?
Who's there?
Well, I know Wiz has. So I mentioned that he
Whose
has like
nerd ass is
something
there?
that can pull around black holes and the Dyson sphere gun.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's also got the like.
I'm
gun
sorry
that
if this is a
lives
bad
out,
first
right?
impression.
Yes, he does.
Like, what's Boomstick gonna do with that?
Get out!
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Inside Out gun, ray gun that can turn objects inside out. That is from episode 107, which is Captain Marvel versus Shazam. Oh, right, because it's the Shazam feat where he gets turned inside
I'm sorry.
out. So I believe it is a gun.
No, it's
Right.
Well, Boomstick has Popeye's spinach.
Ooh,
I didn't know it was private.
The spinach, does it just give you a boost in strength, or does it give you Toon Force?
If you want me to leave, just
Wait,
say.
Well,
Go ahead.
Is Popeye spinach canonically different than just spinach?
I'm
We talked about this
sorry.
in the episode. It is. That's why we
What?
did that calculation about the spinach stalk growing to the next solar system. It's very
just
high.
chill where
That
you're
we
not
calculated its
kicking you out.
caloric density.
Boomstick has
which is
SpongeBob's pencil.
Fucking stupid. Like it's so
I love
much.
it. That's
So
one
is
of the
this
best
like
things
a
I think we've
general
done on
thing, or is
Death
it like a
Battle.
private
Son of my
thing?
hands.
If it's like private, do I have to leave?
That's the thing. He can like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
boom and
No.
then it appears and then it
The
goes
audience
to, like,
can probably hand it to him if it's working.
Oh, I can stay?
Yeah,
If they're
yeah,
on
you're
his
fine.
side.
If they're on his
Yes.
side, yeah. They could.
Boomstick's side
Alright.
might be hard to
Oh my
take for
God.
some people.
That's
okay.
I'm
Just saying.
Sorry, I just.
Oh my god.
It's just I get easily embarrassed.
Neither character is like lawful good, like right?
Oh, they're
just
evil.
in that sense, yeah.
Oh,
Like
I
they
wrote
are.
them as
These
evil.
are villains.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Boomstick
So
have
that's
always
just what I'm
been
saying is
villainous
like
people.
Yeah.
from that standpoint, like Popeye is the good guy. It's hard to call either Wiz or Boomstick the good guy.
Yeah, but the audience doesn't necessarily always
They're
side
both
with
horrible
them.
people.
Our audience, for sure. Yes.
And also specifically you guys, all you degenerates
That's-
who will always side with the villains.
They're both
I
horrible
just found
people.
Okay, I'm gonna save this for a little bit later. I found a really interesting thing that has
Now you have
actually.
to say it.
No, I'm gonna save it for when we get to it naturally because that's kind of.
What if we never get to it now?
That actually, like, I might like argue with Ultra.
Oh, looks
about-
like someone else made it to
Yeah,
the party.
about the fight. I might be like, you forgot about this. This might be big.
Yeah, we covered Mjolnir. It's got Mega Man's Mega Buster, Popeye Spinach, Boomstick tubes. I forgot about
Boomstick has
that.
a lot more innate abilities than Wiz, which just makes sense, right? Boomstick is a big meat.
Well,
meat
want
that
to
just,
know a
like,
character
He's a
who I
big
has a
meat.
ton of weapons.
He was Shira once.
Oh.
That's
Big
true.
ball of meat. In a
Well,
sense,
want to
all
know
of
a character
humanity.
who I'm surprised didn't get
How'd you
into
describe your
that
character?
battle cast yet, like
What's your stand
despite
for?
like the game
It
releasing.
allows, Boomstick can turn anything into beer.
Yes.
And including
I'm trying to walk the
which
cat.
we've seen him
Really
do,
oh.
and also
Thank you.
it was implied that Boomstick was the one
I'm
that turned
sorry.
Wiz back, not Wiz figuring it out.
Oh my god.
Is it?
Stop
I believe
apologizing.
so. I have to go find that part.
But
don't
they're,
think
are
so.
they just like it's just like the can of beer acid? It's not like alive, like a I can't remember the episode. It's just a can of beer.
There was screaming. when
Okay,
he
so
drank
it is
Wiz.
alive. So beerification wouldn't kill. It's just now you're a beer. What are you gonna do?
You are a sentient can of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the beer when he drank Wiz screamed, right? He was like,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I remember us talking about like it would be funny if like it implied that like you
It
were.
would be funny if also it would be a good bit if you burped and then Wiz's scream came out. And
Well, according to Apom and Mimikyu in chat, Wiz turned back in Alucard's rundown on his own.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So I can just do it.
I'm gonna have to leave soon because my brother is like
So
currently
even if he turns
sick,
into
and
beer,
I'm
there's
gonna have to
more
leave
Wizes
soon
in
to
the
check
wind.
up on him.
Is 99 bottles powerful enough to transform an infinite number of Wizzes into...
Well, before I go, like,
Or at least 99.
Yeah.
Also, you wouldn't be
Actually,
able to drink infinite beers.
before I head out, I'm surprised that no one talked about Donkey Kong yet. Like, the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake did come out.
Are you going
I'm
or what,
surprised that-
Chief?
If you know, yeah, if he could drink an infinite amount of beers, that might be like an AP feat.
Yeah,
I don't think he has actually done that.
I don't think because he never would have drank.
I'm
Like
gonna get
you
out.
can't show him drinking infinite beers. We don't have that budget.
That's not
Like,
true. I could do that. I could write
You're right.
infinite beer.
UX in the chat mentions Boomstick didn't do anything to return him back, as Wiz has Alucard's regeneration, which means he has also got over 1 million souls, which means he'd have 1 million revive options.
Yeah.
Now that's a tricky thing, though. The whole soul thing with Wiz is interesting, because if Wiz has Alucard's power and has all those souls, I mean, I guess he could, but he doesn't have his own
He
soul.
does not have a personal soul.
Some college has it. I don't know if we ever established what the
It
college
was sold for his student loans, which are I said canonically is infinite. I said it was a sideways 8, which is a clever little Liam joke, which means infinite. Aren't I so clever?
Very fun.
So he does not have a
Relatable.
personal soul, which is very interesting for something I saw that we'll get to later.
Boomstick has magic.
I hate that guy.
Boomstick does have
Fuck
magic.
happened? He can cast the infinite nap
shit.
time spell.
He's such a
which puts
bitch.
someone to
Infinite nap
Yeah.
time? Is that the Tsukuyomi?
Congratulations, Dylan. You're now tolerable.
Where's that from? Yeah.
I think that's the infinite Tsukuyomi, right? That's
That
probably what it
was
is.
the star. That was the
duh.
Star Butterfly preview.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
Yeah.
Non-canonical.
I love this one. This is just funny. So he has butt machine guns, and I'm like, yeah, that tracks because like, but
Astro Boy.
He's like Astro Boy, right?
Yeah.
Definitely won't.
But Boomstick attempted to install butt machine guns into himself, but installed them backwards.
Retarded.
That's actually from the
Even
Boba
though I
Fett
got it wrong
preview.
with the infinite Tsukuyomi, that does remind me of one of the art pieces. Let's go ahead and bring up art number 3. So I really like this one.
Yeah, there
Oh,
it is.
God.
Fight ends.
This is the one.
Sasuke
This is it.
style.
Man, and a little skull in the blood.
Yeah, I got the little logo in.
That's
I
very
love this
cool.
one. This piece is
Also,
great.
man, Boomstick got fit before that.
He's in training shape, yeah.
I mean, maybe Boomstick's always been like that. He just like
He's just deceptive.
It's just
you
his
know?
posture.
He's like Kingpin. Like it's like he's like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
Because sumo wrestlers they look fat. It's all muscle.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they're walls of fucking rock hard.
Like
muscle.
meatballs. Or
Yeah, they're
whatever.
like balls of meat.
Now they're
Exactly.
just
Brandon
deciphering
Shadow, you can bring
whether
up
or
art
not
number
he's
4.
fat or not.
This is from Yul to Doof.
Oh,
the
dude, that's
thumbnail.
cool.
This is a thumbnail.
Oh,
of
that's
you.
so wonderful.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch up there is the best.
What was that?
Captain
Oh.
Right? On Boomstick.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's a
God.
reference to that moment.
Oh, it sure is.
Wait,
Remember when we
Captain
voted against you?
Crunch.
Yeah, I sure do. I can't.
One of Chad's most iconic freakout moments.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, why do you get Bill Cipher? But then I saw Popeye behind me, so we're good. Don't worry about it. Which tracks because of the spinach can.
Yo, Excalibur being like, who up
And
on the
then,
team?
let's go ahead and bring up
Okay.
5 as well. This is from one of our own researchers, Akuma TH, a cute little sprite art piece of what could happen in the fight. We are evenly matched, but I have one thing left.
Up my sleeve. A handgun.
My one weakness was guns.
I'm like an anti-Pokemon.
I'm using your own strength against you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Whoa. He's broke.
Rebooting, recharging.
Let's talk more about weapons.
You keep mentioning something that you think is going to be important.
Okay, yeah, we should probably
I
discuss
want to know who the loser has Cool Ranch Doritos
He
back.
doesn't have a personal soul, but he has clones.
And smart popcorn.
Here's the
and
thing
Coke
that's very
Zero.
interesting.
Okay, to be fair, he has a soul. He's just not in ownership of said soul.
He doesn't possess it in his body. His body is lacking a soul that is his own. Well, Boomstick has we were talking about the reincarnation before the show started.
See Coca-Cola, Doritos.
Coke Zero.
Well, his method of reincarnation is that when Boomstick dies, his soul goes into and possesses another
Shit
body.
tastes like stripped
Wiz
cardboard.
does not have a soul. Could he not possess Wiz's body, which is lacking a soul?
Right, because when Boomstick's soul left his body, he possessed Dummy.
He would then be in possession of that regeneration, and it would be Wiz versus.
I was gonna bring that up later. That like.
Oh, okay, great.
But I didn't even think about the Wiz not having a soul part.
Yeah, it's.
I was literally just gonna be like, well, Boomstick possessed Dummy before, so like he could possess Wiz.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a tie though, like because like Wiz wouldn't be dead and Wiz's soul is still around, not there, and there's still other Wizes like.
Well, it would be Boomstick in possession of Wiz's body versus the Wiz clones.
Yeah.
We'd get some of Wiz's kit basically by doing so.
He would have the benefits of Wiz's, but I don't know if that would. I think that would be an interesting.
But
twist.
Isn't like your stand like tied to your soul or whatever? So would
yes,
you still be able to use the stand?
You would still get the stand, and that's actually a thing in JoJo when they switch bodies in Part 5. They have their own stand.
So then, what does he do once he possesses Wiz's body?
I think he would have to fight the clones.
I don't want to start making big brash assumptions here 33 minutes in, but I do feel like there's no way Boomstick beats 1 million Wizzes. Like, because that is kind of the odds, right? There's one Boomstick. There's a fucking lot of Wizzes.
Well, I mean, both. I guess I don't know. But like Boomstick Herald level, like.
If he started
Herald Boomstick, yeah.
If he started to make clones of himself in Wiz's body, would those clones be Boomstick Wizzes?
And if I
Wizzes
without souls,
just be other Wizzes.
They'd just be other Wizzes.
But if Boomstick possesses Wiz's body, is he in control of the clones now?
No.
Okay,
Good
chat.
question.
You guys can ruminate on this. I also see some people asking, like, who owns Wiz's soul? That's something I don't think we ever established.
I think it's like
Mad Scientist you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
Or the loan company that I don't know if it's a federal loan.
You defaulted on those loans.
Obama.
While we ruminate on this, I do think this leads perfectly into the second scene of Wiz versus Boomstick. So let's go ahead and play scene 2.
Oh frick. Oh frick.
Wait, another one?
You may be stronger than me. So I win! But you can't beat me times 1 billion!
Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
Oh frick.
The armory.
Oh no.
Oh, Matrix reference.
That's actually kind of. That's
I
actually
like
really
that.
cool. That is actually really cool.
I like that.
I did the heavy breathing for Wiz there as well.
Shout out to Luis, Zach, and actually Billy here for working on boards for these scenes. It was Zach's idea actually to include the Matrix.
That's awesome.
Very
I have a question. Did Wiz get his soul back with Biden's student debt forgiveness?
Well, that didn't pass.
Well, supposedly it's going to happen this
That's what
time.
he was banking on the whole
The
time.
Supreme Court blocked the return of Wiz's soul.
Biden to your representatives.
If you want Wiz to get his soul back, be sure to vote.
Blame Clarence Thomas for who wins this episode.
Oh my God. Yeah, so we do have access to the armory with all these different weapons that we've featured throughout the show.
Oh yeah.
Also, what's the axe called? Yarnbjorn? Yarnbjorn. That one as well.
That's a mouthful.
That one.
Yeah. The axe that isn't Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
But I don't see how Boomstick beats, like Aaron was saying, millions upon millions, if not an infinite number of Wiz clones. It's just no matter how many he takes down, another one will take its place.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll keep killing them.
Well-
We're turning them into beer using his stand.
What is the mechanism that creates those?
I was gonna say, what's the way he cut it off? Like, what is there a thing he can do?
If there's a machine that
The
could be
DMAT.
used to
I would,
destroy it.
yeah, I'll this is speculation.
Yeah.
But I think Ben will throw me a bone here. If Wiz would probably get his clones through a cloning machine. I would imagine that would be my gut. Like, I know we have a bunch of crazy stuff with like magic and powers and stuff, but I think like if we were writing this and we had to be like, and we were talking, we're like, how does Wiz get his clones? We'd be like, oh well, he built a cloning machine clearly.
Yes.
Yes and no. Wiz has used ninjutsu before. Right? So he might know shadow clone ninjutsu. Some of them might be shadow clone.
I don't know if that would be better, because then like they'd be able to be if there are a million Wiz clones created through shadow clone jutsu, then they each canonically have a millionth the power that Wiz does.
Sure. What I'm saying is I think there might be multiple sources
of the clone.
Okay.
Like it's not just one machine that's pumping out a bunch of clones.
We have done some redundancies because I also saw like part of Boomstick's magic is he has a spell that can turn things into beer. So why would he need?
that was like a very early version.
We might have reused a joke at some point in 87
That's
episode.
probably before.
No
that's
way.
probably before he did the JoJo episode, so he didn't know it stands for. He just called it a magical power, which is sort of what some characters think of stands in JoJo.
It's the tricky thing of doing this entire fight is that these are all just bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're trying to treat
We're
them all
back.
as canon.
To be
As if
fair-
a bunch of them don't contradict each other.
To be fair, that is when Death Battle's at its best.
Yes. Yeah. I agree.
Trying to put together
No,
shit that was
wholeheartedly.
never meant to be put together.
These are fun. Claims he can punch down trees to catch squirrels. Bam!
Does Wiz have a way of destroying Boomstick's soul? Because if he did, then I think that would be a good counter to the like a Boomstick
Not so
possessing
much
him.
his soul, but just the concept of Boomstick. Because of the
Well,
DMAT
that'll do,
gun.
I think.
Look in DMs.
Boomstick has the DMAT gun.
Yeah, but would
Does
he be able to
Boomstick have
keep it?
I guess because
He does. He does have the DMAT gun.
Does the devil gene have a way to destroy himself? Wiz does have the devil
What does this mean? Wait, hold on. What does this mean?
Let's take a look.
Does Jack Spaniels have
Yes,
the devil
it's
gene?
in the
What does it mean?
He ate like the wrong when you were. It's like Wiz was experimenting on whatever to give him the devil gene, but you had left whatever. Well, you made it like the form of candy, and then Jack Spaniels ate it, so he got the devil gene. He's also now a zombie. He's a zombie dog, and then it also is stated that he's powerful enough to blow up the sun.
Yeah. Wiz does not have, or the devil gene does
What
not
is it,
destroy
like
souls.
Wiz has
fucking
the
laser
Dyson sphere
baby?
laser thing. Can't like because there's if Wiz just blows up Earth, we can assume there's probably a fucking Wiz in like in a satellite, right? Like that's
the Bison Soul thing.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I do, I guess.
Okay.
No, but I'm just saying like
I have
if
an
Earth
answer
is blown
for it,
up,
maybe.
like
Yeah.
So demons eat souls, right? That's like a demon thing. Demons can take on souls.
I can tell you're stretching.
That's a stretch.
According to the G1 blog, thank you for reminding me of this G1 blog. Wiz has a rat named Ratsputin who is possessed by demons. And he's my cute little rat friend. So he would just eat Boomstick's soul.
I will say I think that's a humongous stretch.
Well, fine, okay.
Sorry,
It's up to you guys to decide. If you guys think Ratsputin should be able to eat souls, I think they should.
Wiz does have
Jack Spaniels could eat a rat, no problem.
Wiz does have the God Bomb replica that deleted a college campus from existence. I wrote this in the Thor preview.
Right. Yeah.
So he could potentially erase Boomstick from existence, but and I did this intentionally. The way that to make it not like a big thing for like a big winning thing for Wiz, I wrote it so that Boomstick was there and survived it. He said,
Wait.
"Oh, I got like a sunburn."
You hijacked the script?
Oh,
Liam.
What do you mean I hijacked it? I wrote the script.
Liam, how often is your job as a writer just making up stuff to make this more difficult?
Oh, I did that for every episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
That became a point of like during the writing process. I can't really remember when, Ben, you might know, when like the idea of like Wiz versus Boomstick became kind of like a thing that we knew eventually one day we would have to talk about, like we're legally obligated to almost. because I remember writing scripts like Wonder Woman, She-Ra, and stuff, and like turning Boomstick into She-Ra and thinking like, well, that'll be fun for Wiz versus Boomstick. Like, it's something that when you're writing, you're just like, well, that'll show up again later. Like, you know, that's like, and I just like, I can't remember when that became like the audience at some point got to a saturation level where they were like, we want Wiz versus.
Yeah, that's where it came from. We would get asked. Like,
yeah, I just can't really remember when.
Like,
we'd always joked about it. I feel like since maybe midway through season 1 or whatever.
Do you think it started to explode once the lens cap came off?
Oh, for sure.
But no, I mean, because we'd get it in the comments like, you should do Wiz versus Boomstick, or then we'd also like at conventions and stuff, people would ask like, who do you think would win between Wiz and Boomstick? And you know, I of course say Boomstick, he'd say Wiz, and then you know, then it evolved into when are you gonna do Wiz versus Boomstick? And then we were just like the very last episode of Death Battle. So
yeah. Yeah, I don't really know.
God, Liam is so white. What the hell?
It's certainly a part of writing.
He's such a white guy.
Because I know we would joke about it pretty often during like script
Oh,
meetings
look
and
at a little crack.
I would never really think about it.
Like, I'm sorry, this is a serious moment and all, but I'm kind of distracted over the freaking
I think Liam really showed up.
pale-ass knees over here.
The lore of Death
God, he looks like he doesn't have any pants on.
to a ridiculous place.
I wrote them
and
to be
it's great.
significantly more evil.
We'd be
Vampire Nevermore in chat has a thing. Wiz has Destruction Key, which can destroy souls.
Okay, all right, that's something.
I don't remember when Wiz got Destruction Key, but sure, I'll take it.
Well, I can take a wild guess at the episode.
Probably Fierce.
We would. Well, it's not on YouTube anymore. How do we really know?
That's all Rooster Teeth.
Man.
Wait a minute.
YouTube.
Oh my God! No one will be able to watch
If
that.
it gets a
No
copyright
one will
strike,
be able to watch that episode anymore.
If somebody takes down a Death Battle video, it's no longer canon. Oh no.
This is some of the stuff that Boomstick has. SpongeBob's magic pencil. Sauron's the One Ring.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, we Dragon Slayer, which is just cool. I mean, the Dr. D-Mac gun. We went past that real quick, and that thing's pretty ridiculous.
Yes, yeah. It erases you from, like, erases your concept from, or erases you from the time stream so that you never existed to begin with.
Which would mean all the clones would be gone.
Yeah. Oh. That's interesting.
And the show would just be
It
awkward
would.
silence.
That would apply to the clones, but if Wiz could resist that, I don't know.
But if Wiz gets hit by it, then there is no death battle, which means there was no Boomstick to begin with.
Wiz doesn't just have a device that can pull black holes around. Apparently in Wally West preview, Wiz also has a device that can generate black holes that can destroy whole worlds.
Nice.
So, what's going to happen when a million Wiz clones start activating a million black holes in the middle of the battle?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand how Boomstick survives some of the like nukes that Wiz can do.
Well, Boomstick, I mean, pretty like
Boomstick?
stuff like Mjolnir, I think makes it so that black holes are kind of irrelevant. The
Wiz,
Speed
if it
Force
was
soda,
still stuck in the
that's
womb.
crazy.
deal.
And also, I mean, if Boomstick even needed to just like
kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, I mean,
if
cool.
Yeah, if
Black
he needed
holes,
to just avoid
irrelevant.
something, he does have the Boomstick tubes, which allow him to travel throughout all time and space.
I'm just saying, 99 bottles can turn anything into a beer.
True.
A black hole is made of matter. Like the black hole is at its core matter. He could potentially punch a black hole and turn it into a beer. I will say this though.
That was a sentence.
People forget that black holes are actually like super highly condensed. There is matter at the center of it.
Sure.
I will say this though. There's no like debate about like intelligence. Wiz is much smarter.
Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that because I figured.
And has done more research on the characters than Boomstick has.
Put that finger down.
Put that finger down. I don't know where it's been.
Does he have a
Finger
PhD?
down.
What is he trying to do to
What's your PhD in?
Poultry science. But Boomstick has a PhD, whereas Wiz does not.
Smell finger.
Doesn't Jocelyn do all the research? Like, did Wiz
No.
do the research or did
Get
Jocelyn?
that Drake and Josh ass transition out of here.
Really good point.
What's it? I didn't see it. Okay,
Not
fine.
everybody needs them.
I'm sorry.
We
I
really gave
still
Jocelyn
fucking
many powers,
ignored
didn't
that guy earlier.
Well, no. Well, Jocelyn had the Phoenix Force, which is kind of
Well, that's good enough.
That's all she's
You're good.
really
Yeah, you're good at Phoenix Force.
All right, I do want to get to some more fan art before we start wrapping this up. So let's go ahead and bring up.
Yeah,
number
that's it already?
6. This one is from B. Another.
Yo.
That's great. The glasses on top of the hat. That's all.
Yeah.
You guys are
yeah.
so creative. Look at that. That's great.
Another music thumbnail. This one looks great. Love the incorporation of the badge as well. And then we got 7. Oh, 7 is interesting because we got this is
Awesome
from
Ethan.
Awesome Ethan, who's been
Yep.
doing
Always.
art,
2019
for a long time. Like fan art for it. This is from 2019, and. I think we've shown this on Death Bellcast before.
Yeah.
I kind of vaguely remember looking at it before.
Look, it's all the Wiz clones.
It's a million beers.
It's a million.
He turned them all into beer. Answer. Thank you, Awesome Ethan.
But then just last week, Awesome Ethan made number 8. If we bring this one up. And
Yeah. Yep.
So
They
cool.
better show
Looks like,
Tyrannies.
which is just beautiful looking.
I know,
really
like going off into the sunset. It's like we're doing the Goku Superman thing. You know?
Yeah, exactly. A fist bump. Then we got number 9. This one's from
Look how
Tyrani.
puny Wiz is in the
bring that
shadow.
one up. Another.
Oh, that's
I love how
This
2 of
looks
them are just
awesome. And,
redacted.
it's a little hard to see.
We don't talk about them.
From here, but each of those.
2 of them are
images has,
redacted.
like, a
Beer
screenshot
Black
from
is
the
just
site.
not you.
Are those all of them?
Yeah,
Might be all of them.
It looks fantastic. And again, combining the hat and the glasses on the logo. Saw a few people doing
It just
that. I
went
think
from
that's a
like
great way to
literally
incorporate
episode 1
all
to
the
just
different iconography
Dragon
of the show,
Zord and
I do
Mechagodzilla.
like the
Yup.
name once and for all.
We couldn't fit.
That's
Sorry,
good. Yeah,
guys,
it's
we
good.
couldn't fit every single.
And then the last piece of fan art we'll show today, but of course there's so many good ones. You guys have been just so talented and inspiring throughout the years.
And then
This
Juke
was
got
from,
Tito just
Anonymous
comes
Martin
in. It's like,
from
I
10.
think you missed
Bring
a
one up.
spot. Oh,
This one is.
What
I love
a
this.
throwback with
Oh,
the
wait.
car.
Yeah.
I
That's
love that fan
amazing.
art.
That's a
I
good
love
reference.
that fan art.
Shit, Mog on the shoulder with
The
Dummy
Sasquatch
back?
motherfucker.
That's great.
If you don't, I'ma get eaten.
And here's the, this when we were talking about Ben, how like when you were writing, you never
What?
thought about
Leah
like, how,
reaction.
like, you make Wiz or Boomstick more powerful or anything like that. Same with all the ridiculous stuff. I'm just like, is this funny at the time? And then that's how like things were happening. And so that's from Yoshi versus Riptor. And
we brought it back a couple different times.
yeah,
Always
but
the same car. Oh, yeah,
it just
that's
cracked
where
me
it's
up
from.
because we had him fall all the way
Boomstick's
off the
car.
building and then smash into the car, which is one of the things from KI. And then we were in the booth and this happens and I just went, no, my car. And then I remember just Ben cracking up. You're like, that's Boomstick's car. I was like, I don't know, why not? It's funny. It's,
Yeah, again, another great example of improv. Just
Yes,
completely Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're getting into the last 10 minutes here. So let's go ahead and close this out before we get to the final bits. So, is there anything about Boomstick that you haven't brought up yet that
I mean,
we should talk about?
the stand combined with the ability to, travel through all time and space at will, and the DMAT gun, I think, really solves the clone issue.
So the DMAT gun worked on Rick because each of them were like tied to each other through that one device. I can't remember what the thing's called, the Phoenix Operation Phoenix or whatever it's called. I don't know if it would necessarily work the same way on Wiz.
Well, I think that it would, if it erases him from time, then it would erase, including the moment when he started making those clones too.
Right.
I think is the point.
Yeah,
Yes.
because if Wiz never existed, you never would have been able to clone.
What if,
Yeah.
like, after they, like, do this
okay.
fight, they just, like, reset everything like nothing ever
Devil Gene,
happened?
Again, Devil Gene has its stuff. My dog has the Devil Gene.
I just briefly touched on it. Booster Gold's like belt could potentially block that, right? It can block all sorts of things.
He has the time. Wiz has the time ring.
Yeah, he also has that,
Goku Black.
which counters time alteration.
Wait, and does the
Yeah.
DMAT gun just remove the
And then when
concept
this
in
ends,
that
it just
universe?
transitions to animation rewind.
I
No.
remember debating this during
No.
technically each time it's used. I think it's only used twice. in
Me
Doctor Who.
looking at
Each
the
time it's used,
MLP
it, like,
fans.
creates
Hey,
a
you want to
different
see
effect.
another Billcord moment?
But essentially, the idea
It
is
just-
to
it
just
remove
did
the
burp.
person from existence in a way as if they never existed in the first place, which of course is a
It
paradox.
just shows the sex
But,
scene.
It would remove.
I'm
the idea
sorry.
that
I
they
know
ever
this
made
is
a
supposed to be
comic.
like a very
So that
emotional
is
moment 'cause
accurate.
the
But
last
if there's
cast and
something
all.
that can counter.
But I don't want the
affecting
last
alternate
moment
timelines
me
or,
looking at Liam Shins.
adjusting time like the time ring, then you would just destroy Wiz, but
Put
not
those
the other
things.
clone.
Put
Yeah,
those
you
chicken
wouldn't.
thighs away.
So you'd
Fierce
have to get
needs-
rid of the time ring.
Yeah.
Put those white chicken
So
thighs away.
if he destroyed that Wiz, that would destroy the time ring as well. The clones don't have time rings.
Right.
They're just, I mean, I guess it's debatable.
Wiz
Stan
also
turns
has...
Wiz into beer, then you hit the beer with the DMAT gun.
Okay.
And then it's a real sad moment because while Wiz now no longer exists,
He's
neither
defeated
did beer.
himself.
Okay.
That was a very good
So-
idea.
That Boomstick wouldn't
I
even
have
remember
one-
that beer existed. You have to become like a cider guy or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Here's
green
my
flannel.
final argument for Wiz. In addition to everything I've said, Wiz has all these capabilities and all these clones and the time ring and all these planet destroying and black hole creating devices. He also has multiple ways to stop time. What is stopping 1 million clones from stopping time, each of them capable of stopping time, and just taking the DMAT gun and turning it on you?
I'm pretty sure Boomstick has resisted time stops before. Yeah, help me out here.
One potential option. He does have the Omnitrix.
I was about to bring that up. I was about to
turn
say
into Alien X.
Yeah, that was going to be my last thing. But also Omnitrix, Alien X.
Although, as we established in Ben 10 versus Green Lantern, Alien X's time manipulation is not does not fully cover everything. I don't
Controversial take.
We're not doing this again.
Boomstick can travel. Can travel through time.
Do we really get to the end of this debate on a time, huh? Like,
all roads lead.
Yeah, manipulate time. Boomstick tubes travel through time. No.
Look at those boots.
Sounds like there's no counter.
Omnitrix. Yeah, I mean, it would be the Omnitrix. It would be the Omnitrix would be the potential.
But he would have to do it before he got time stopped.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, he would have to anticipate it.
Yeah.
And of course, there are millions
But
of clones who could.
Okay, and here's a dumb question. Can Boomstick actually die without time moving forward?
Well, if they hit him with the DMAT gun during the time stop, then it would take effect at when time started.
Again, I'm just saying, if you hit
let's go
Wiz
ahead
with the
and get to
DMAT,
the end of this. We're gonna
it
jump
erases
to
him,
you guys and your
erases
opinions
Death
on
Battle
this
starting,
matchup,
erases
but,
Boomstick.
Let's first check out the final scene.
Come on out.
In our Wiz versus Boomstick animatics. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Scene 3.
Scene 3, this is the Mario Sonic making out scene.
Yeah, come on, mommy gotta get some fresh air. I can't with assholes.
Oh my god, all the clones are dead.
Oh no.
If I go, I'm taking you with me.
Oh no.
It's time to end this.
Pog,
The Green Lantern?
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
They had to do one.
Don't ask.
We started fighting again.
Yeah.
We blew up the planet again.
Yep.
Well, maybe it's better if we just let the viewers decide.
Payback. No fair.
Damn.
Oh my! I told you. I told you.
When I saw that when we were voicing that, I said the time I was like, I wanted to do that so dramatic, like just,
Yeah.
thanks for the tip, like really,
Oh my God.
Clint Eastwood it. You know?
Okay, so we.
No.
What? No.
Why? No.
What?
Come on.
Adam, Mary, what do you mean?
Breathing Claritin Clear is like.
Shut up! Breathing Claritin Clear. What do you mean out of memory?
Logged in and can make the poll, right?
I can. Yes.
Okay.
Can I-
Words!
Yes.
Words.
Words.
O2 or Draco 2. We've seen
Hi,
that Boomstick
chat.
is a master of drunken kung fu, can use Hamon, was deemed worthy to wield Mjolnir, has the 99 bottle stand, has managed to drink an entire beer faster than the human eye could perceive, and seems a great deal tougher than Wiz, considering Wiz can barely take a punch. Plus, shotgun leg!
Oh yeah, that's what
I forgot about the drinking faster than the eye can see.
Yeah, I remember we were laughing about that a lot because it's already gone. Like, you know, whatever, and that's Boomstick is so hardcore. He cut off his own leg to replace it with a shotgun.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you cut it off, or was it like lost?
I'm pretty sure both of their amputations were self-inflicted.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think his was intentional and Wiz's was accidental.
Yeah, I think yours was like an experiment gone wrong or something. But yeah, no, with Boomstick, I don't know, we improvised some dumb thing about it. He's like, well, I cut it off myself, you know. I don't know.
Now, some of these could be just Boomstick, you know, blustering, right? Like, he could be making that up.
It's possible.
I always interpreted some of Boomstick's statements to be riffing.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
Until-
literally, that's what Chad does. So I think that's very fair to say, is that some of it is just like, you know, drunk boasting, right? Like,
All right, let's go ahead and bring up the community answer for Wiz, the good one.
Okay.
Well, long enough.
Okay.
All right.
You get
Okay,
the two
from
round
Big Deal Production, 1707. That's the year I was born.
And this guy's a big deal.
Whoa.
Just like Wiz.
Boomstick has his crazy weapons and is definitely more skilled in combat. Plus, there was that one time that he did airbending. And if he has access to the Speed Force, which actually I just know might be a counter to the time stop, yeah, he'd probably clap. But otherwise, Wiz is just too much. This is the dude with tech that's destroyed planets. He's got various physics-breaking rays, has weaponized divine chi, presumably still has access to concentrated speed force, has an army of clones of himself at his back, and has made it clear that he has dabbled in dark magic quite a few times in the past. Wiz for the win.
When did Wiz dabble in dark magic? I don't know.
That's like every episode.
Yeah.
Also, hey, the first part of that answer was already setting up, okay, Boomstick might actually win. So,
Be confident.
Well, you know.
Pro Wiz.
Yeah. Wiz has to acknowledge Boomstick's strengths before he can take advantage of his weaknesses.
It's true.
All right. The poll is live. You all can now start voting on who you think should win between Wiz and Boomstick.
Are you sure you want to continue
this is
Netflix?
Crazy.
They're all staring at us.
votes or it's 50.
While the votes are coming in, I do want to talk a little bit about just Death Battle as a whole. I mean, this isn't necessarily our send-off for the channel as a whole, but it is potentially a send-off for Death Battle Cast. And I do really appreciate that you guys are here and that you've made this show with me for so long. Yeah, it's been a long journey. So, and I thank you as well, everybody who's watching.
Yay.
For some of you have been here since the very beginning. And regardless of when you jumped in to watch and support Death Battle and Death Battle Cast and everything else that we
It
do
is
on
going
this
to
channel,
continue.
all the stupid shit that we do on this channel.
It's called Rewind.
Rewind. Stop.
It means the
Fuck
world.
you. Fuck you.
We are being bought by Glitch Productions.
And also that the poll is literally 50-50
The
right now.
Rewind Rumble takes over the channel.
Yeah, I mean, same. If I get too emotional, I'm just gonna
Animation
start
Ruin just
crying.
comes out of nowhere.
But yeah, no, it's
This will be
like
bought
what
by
we said a lot,
Fiction
every
Rock.
single
Cannot
person,
make that show.
that has touched the show
No, it's just
has
like
contributed
buff.
and made the show better, including you guys watching.
Buff Animation
but, like,
Rewind
when it
Avatar
comes,
beats
like,
the
even, like,
shit
the
out of
Battle
everyone.
Cast, you know, we've had a lot of fun with our like TDs and over the years. So we got Cody right here. If you want to come wave and say hi, Cody.
Death Battle has
Wait.
finally been purchased by Go Anim. Do
Oh,
not
wait,
do this
wait,
again.
Go Animate.
And then Mike's TDing right now, and even then they get to put their fun touches on Death Battle Cast and everything.
Mike has decided.
They love you too.
Mike's decided a lot of Death Battle.
He just
Cast
went
matchups.
fast.
That's true. He has.
Much to my
There we go.
chagrin.
Hi. Cody's back.
Mike agrees with me.
Yeah, and I mean that's just what's been so cool is just to be able to work in something so unique that there's so much flexibility for everyone to be creative and get to put their mark on the show.
Considering how the water bottle is placed,
Yeah, and shout out to
it's so
everybody
close to
who's
look like
helped
he
make
like
this. I mean,
hiding
whether
the
it's,
dick frame.
you know, behind the camera or on a script or
Get
editing,
those white
directing,
chicken strips out of my
voicing,
face.
producing, like we've had so many actors on board, so many writers
Whiter
on
than
board.
paper.
The research team.
I don't care about someone's
has-
Monster Hunter stream.
I'm super proud of that whole team because they came on as just like a volunteer, you know, some people that I would reach out to here and then to be like, hey, do you think we're right? And then that whole relationship evolved into they became a consistent part of the team, a paid official part of the team,
and we got stuck with this one.
to writers and a director. Multiple writers and in
The
last
sin
few
of
years,
God?
writers' rooms consisted of a lot of the researchers. And all of them are just incredible teammates. And
We made
just
we
understand
made
the
a
so
kids
well.
show
So
have a war with
It was
us.
a big dream of mine to work for the show.
It's
when I
actually
first- when I
50-50.
first
Holy
started
shit.
watching it. It was a wonderful thing, and I'm so glad I was able to. For that year.
It's 50-50. Hold on, let me just ruin that right here.
Do it, King.
Significantly.
And I do want to also shout out the animators because unfortunately we weren't able to get any of them
Nowadays.
on cast today. But Luis, Zach, Torian, of course, is maybe one of the most iconic names in Death Battle's history. But like Christina, Dave, Gus,
Devil.
Zach.
yeah, and there's just so many people. It would take me forever to list them all out. And I definitely want to do something that really like highlights everybody at some point. But man, there's been so many.
My friend just messaged me. Are they going to sell the
decade
couch?
and almost a half that has been
I
around.
want the couch.
So, thank you, everybody who's been a part of this. And with that, guys, we're at 50-50.
What? I think that's optimal, right?
With over 2,000 votes.
Wow. Oh, wow.
With over 2,000 votes and still
They all showed
climbing,
up today.
we're at
Yeah.
50%. I gotta end the poll, guys.
Yeah.
You're
I'll
waving
give it a
until
little-
you're like 2 ahead.
I'm like, technically, like I saw Boomstick at 51% just like not very
Just a
long
second
ago.
Is there a way to like see the
I know
actual
they're
literal
doing this.
count?
Yeah, when you close it.
All right,
yeah.
I'm ending the poll. I have to. We're over time. Ending the poll. God, you guys,
Well
with
done.
over 2,200 votes, we are 50. Oh my God. Wait. Oh no.
What happened? What?
Okay.
Did YouTube decide Boomstick?
YouTube's polling system has always been a little janky. We all know this.
That damn 1%.
They tend to take out 1%.
The damn one.
If there's like
The
a
1%.
slight lean one way. Technically speaking, according to YouTube, 50% goes to Boomstick and 49% goes to Wiz.
Crazy.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's great, dirty.
No, I think you guys decided that was
What
50.
the
YouTube's
fuck?
not gonna be the one to decide who wins between Wiz
Yeah.
versus Boomstick.
Yeah.
So we are at 50-50, which means, I mean,
But for Boomstick, that battle was a whiz.
What?
What?
End it on the pod. Come on. It was a whiz. You know?
whiz?
Yeah.
I almost was mad at myself because I wanted to like kick it off with like it's time to end this debate once and for all, but we clearly haven't.
No, not at all. No. We've only begun the debate.
Yeah, clearly there's more to debate. Oh my gosh, 50-50. Wow.
That's crazy.
Skilled guys, like
Well
putting
done.
and making sure that that was at
Right,
50-50. That is a strong community right there.
Y'all are the best.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jesus.
thank you so much. All right. Well, that being said, again.
Sorry, oh my god,
Damn.
I tried to cover it up, but I sneezed right.
Right ASMR sneeze.
We ended with a
Thanks, Liam.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Into your line is right there. So apologies.
We ended with a sneeze.
If you just deafened, it's Liam's fault.
Classic Liam moment.
He's so skinny.
One, Leo.
Not that
Mike, how are your ears, dude?
Just end it. It's over.
Oh my God.
That one
You
was
can't
not
beat that.
intentional. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a reminder, we are doing our fireside chat this Wednesday. On Thursday afternoon and evening, we have a big Discord event. Everybody can jump into. We're gonna get as many people as we can into that. I think.
get naked.
Liam's apparently gonna get naked.
Please no.
Liam sneezed. Liam sneezed just killed Death Battle.
We should also have more people in
Liam will
that
get
aren't
naked
here,
on
like
April
animators and whatnot. So we should have plenty of people there. And then after that, this Friday is the big Rooster live stream. Yeah, and I don't really know how to end this.
Stay tuned to the channel for an update.
Yeah, just a reminder,
before
even
May
though we're not
That's
going
all,
to be able to
folks.
post anything
Bye.
as of right now past May 10th, we will have a video up before then that should have more information, and the community tab will also be up for a bit longer after that. And the Discord will continue on for sure.
So it's been a wild ride.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you for tuning in to Death Battle Cast.
Why the fuck is their suggestion form still up?
I'm Chad.
I'm Liam.
Sam.
Aaron.
And Steven!
He did it.
I am running.
Leo!
I knew.
Wait, hold on, just in case.
That's
wait.
it.
Wait,
Why the fuck is the suggestion form still up?
Stop!
The winner, Liam!
Liam.
Liam.
It's always been.
Liam wins.
It's always been. Hold up, wait, hold up.
Let this be the last image.
Cropped porn?
Yay, it's over.
You know what time it is, Speeds? Hold up, let me go get the GIF.
And we ended with the dummy win.
Here you go, Speeds. Death Battle fans now.
Yep, that's it. It's time. Time to go to work.
It's time.
Well, now all I is salt.
Well, that was fun.
Huh.
I hate all of you. I just want to say that. Someone in the official version server just said, I'm just gonna say this if it's actually the finish. I just fucking hate all of you.
Who said it?
Oh, pussy! They deleted it.
Someone just said, "God, I hate Liam."
God, I hate Liam.
I hate all of you.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see a comment pop up saying, like, what's replacing Death Battle now? What the fuck you mean? What's replacing Death Battle?
It's still going. It's just a cast.
What are you guys thinking? You guys are going to just hop on the freaking fictional feud train?
Oh my god. You guys, rewind Rumble. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, rewind Rumble.
Fucking Cartoon Fight Club. Let's fucking go.
Together we.
Someone actually said fictional feud, dude. Total, you saw that tweet, right? From that fucker? You saw the 8 guys who want to work for fictional feud? Oh, fucking hell, dude. Why is he a thing?
I'm just going to say this, and I'm just saying this personal. There's always a chance we can just get Deadliest Warrior 2.
Exactly.
I'd be hype if Deadliest Warrior came back.
Wasn't one of the reasons for Deadliest Warrior to get canceled was because they were using stolen tech?
No.
No, it's just too much budget.
Yeah, it was because of the budget.
Also, their last episode was not that well received.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. How else are you gonna end off the series?
Yeah, Vampire Zombie. I remember liking it. It was different by design, though. I can see why it wasn't like for everyone, but not gonna lie though, U.S. Army Rangers versus North Korea was like one of their best episodes. I fucking love that one.
It was good.
They had actual fucking Koreans trying to argue that they would win.
This shit is delicious.
No, Toto, it's funny because you had like what's funny about the show in general, you had both sides arguing, right? But every time they would try to argue, they felt like they were about to start swinging if they also weren't there.
I think my favorite response was seeing the people trying to